Welcome back to Fasting Faithfully. My name's Liv if you are new here, and I just started this past month intermittent fasting again after having a baby. I did not post last week, so I'm just going to be covering my week 3 and week 4 in this video. I also didn't have a ton of time to film because we've just been super busy lately, so this is mostly going to be me talking with some clips added in from the last 2 weeks. So if you're not into that kind of format, I just wanted to warn you now. So last week was week 3, like I said, and it went really well as far as fasting goes. We were super busy, so anytime we're busy, it's way easier to fast, obviously, because I'm distracted, I'm not around the kitchen, and I'm not able to have a ton of time to even think about preparing any type of food. It's also garden season, and our family does have quite a large garden that we're tending to right now. So that keeps us super busy, and we had a huge harvest come in of both cucumber and zucchini. So I was working my butt off trying to not only preserve that, but also use the extras up during the week that I knew we weren't going to get to either can or freeze. I baked a lot of zucchini bread that I froze. That weekend was actually my son's 3rd birthday, so all day, like Thursday evening and Friday, we were preparing for his birthday party. On Saturday, cleaning the house like crazy, making sure all the decorations were the way I wanted them, and just making sure he would have a really good birthday party with his friends. He wanted a construction-themed birthday party, so we tried our best to make that happen. My husband got some pallets and tires for free at his work, so he made them this really cool backdrop that we could put a banner on. He made him a wrecking ball. He made him like a hammer zone and a paint zone. It was just a really cute themed party that my husband really brought to life for me, and my son had a ton of fun with his friends. And on his party day, I ended up fasting for almost 20 hours because I was just so busy running around, making sure things were running smoothly, talking to people, making sure the kids were having a good time and had what they needed, and I just didn't notice that I did not eat. The day after his party, my parents actually booked a campsite for a week at the KOA that's just down the road from us. It's actually a really nice KOA. They have like a really nice pool with a lazy river and a splash pad, a ton of parks, there's a lake there, and they just wanted to celebrate him because his birthday was that Monday. So we celebrated his birthday party on a Saturday, and then his birthday was that Monday. So they booked that for him, and he actually stayed the night with them a couple of nights, and just had a really good time at the campground. As the campground was so close to us, my parents actually wanted me and my other son, my baby, to come out to the campground because later in the week, his cousins were there too. So I got to go and see my nieces and nephews and hang out with them. And it was just a really full, fun week of just family time. And I was a lot less conscious of my fasting windows. So I did about 14 to 15 hour fast that week, as well as I was not really eating well because my mom was so sweet and she made everybody breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day that week. It was such a nice break from always having to plan and cook meals. And I was honestly just so tired from the busy week we had before, and I ate whatever my mom cooked. It was a lot of like hot dogs, campfire stew, foil packets, that kind of stuff that's a little bit more carb heavy. Now, you guys know I'm not trying to do low carb or no carb or anything. I'm just being a lot more carb conscious because I noticed that it does help me to lose weight faster. And that week I just wasn't watching what I was eating just because, like I said, I was really enjoying family time and really enjoying just that break from cooking. So that concludes my recap from those 2 weeks and just kind of letting you guys know how fasting went and stuff. But I wanted to add this in here because it is really important and kind of changing my course right now. And that is towards the end of that 3rd week, I had a really scary thing happen. And that is my milk supply drop. My son is just turned 6 months old. We actually just gave him his first food yesterday. He had avocado puree and he absolutely loved that. I'll insert a clip of him having that for the first time here. Is that so good? Do you want more? Mm-hmm. Is that yummy? Do you want more? Are you licking off your fingers? Is that yummy?
That's yummy.
But that being said, that was only his first time eating. I will continue to obviously keep introducing foods to him, but right now he is still predominantly nursing, and as a result, it's a lot of work on my body. If you guys don't know, you have to actually eat extra calories and stuff when you're nursing because your body's working so hard because you're feeding another person. And it takes a lot of calories and energy out of your body to produce breast milk. And it really scared me when I saw that for a couple of days my milk supply was kind of low, and I think it was a result of me not getting in enough nutrients with those longer fasts and not getting in enough calories, which is really hard to do when you are doing shorter windows with small children. I'm not saying it's impossible. I did it with the first time around when I only had my son, and I was able to do it. The difference was when I was filming before was my son was a lot older, so I nursed him till 2 years old, and he was only nursing at that point for like to go to sleep, so at nap time or for bedtime. It wasn't like he was relying on me for his food source. So it was a lot less calories that I needed. It was a lot less milk my body was producing. It was just easier. And now that I have 2 kids, that's also a factor in it. Anyone who has multiple kids, you know, it's just a lot more demanding. There's a lot less time for me to meal prep and to focus on myself. And so it's just been a struggle, especially during those fasting windows, to be able to sit and eat a large meal that has enough nutrients in it to sustain what my body is currently going through. The second thing that happened during that longer fasting week was I was actually supposed to, this is TMI, but I was actually supposed to get my menstrual cycle and I didn't. That entire week I was so scared actually that we were pregnant again, because I was like, oh my gosh, like my youngest is only 6 months old. We don't want more kids. We're trying to be really careful, and it really scared me. And I have PCOS, but since I had lost weight the last time around, I had actually reversed a lot of my symptoms, and I was having like a menstrual cycle every month. If you don't know, PCOS does mess with that, and before, when I was really heavy and struggling with that, I would not get my menstrual cycle every month, and so it had been a really long time since I had missed one, and that was really concerning to me. And this last week, obviously I was eating more calories and more carb heavy things, and I actually got it. So I was just really late, and I think that was due to, again, me nursing and trying to fast, and then so my body was just like, all my energy was going, I think, to that, and it really kind of put a strain on just my system because it is going through a lot right now. So that just obviously really proved to me that I, at my current phase in life, cannot do longer fasts beyond, I would say beyond 15 hours, just because my body is just working really hard right now to sustain another human being. And I'm just not willing to risk my son's, obviously, health and his nutrients over me trying to lose weight faster. So that being said, I'm not going to push my fasting. I'm going to wait another couple of months to where he's, predominantly eating foods over nursing, and pick it back up then. I am going to be still fasting those 15 hours or so. I would say 14 to 15 hour days, but I'm just not willing to go beyond that because, like I said, this last week just really proved that my body's just working way too hard to be cutting out I hope you guys will understand that. I'm still going to be posting, but that's the other thing is I'm having a really hard time filming right now. My life's just really chaotic. My kids are my world. Even now I feel really guilty filming this because my son's wants me to play and stuff, and I put this off for 2 weeks. And so I'm going to go back to just making a monthly video. That's what I did when I first started YouTube and first started this channel. And it was just a lot easier that I wasn't so hyper focused on having to film every little thing. I just filmed when I could. I put it together in a big monthly video, and you guys really enjoyed that. I'm not a YouTuber. I am a mom first and foremost, and my kids come first, and it's just what's gonna work for our family right now. So if you don't want to stick around for a monthly video, I understand. Thank you for being here and watching and supporting me this far. I know a lot of you are super sweet and you are invested in our family, and I know you guys will stick around. I just really appreciate that. So just know that eventually I will get back to a weekly video. I will get back to long-term fasting. It's just not my time right now. My body just can't handle it with nursing and taking care of 2 small kids. So like I said, I'm gonna pause, do a shorter fast, focus on exercising and eating right, and just film that monthly video and let you guys kind of have an update each month. And then eventually when I can get back into fasting, hardcore fasting, long fasting windows, I will go back to those weekly videos. But I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Obviously the last couple weeks I haven't been able to post, and I don't think it's fair to be like, if you guys are waiting for a video, to be like, oh, sorry, I'm not going to post again this week. So at least you guys know what to expect. I will at least post a monthly video. I just appreciate you being here, supporting me, cheering me on. I love hearing from you guys in the comments and cheering you guys on. And yeah, it'll be really good. So I'm going to post, it's August already this week. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to start filming August's video this week, and I will post that in early September. So if I don't hear from you guys in the comments before then, just know that video is coming, and I will talk to you guys then. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, like I keep saying, thank you so much for just being invested in me and my kids' lives and just being here. And I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.